Alright guys, welcome back. Just wanted to give you an update video, kind of get you guys an idea of what it is that I'm up to and what it is that I'm doing. It's been a little while since I've posted my last video, so to let you know what it is that I've been up to, I have been at work on, for those of you that remember last season, I had done a mini-series where I was pretty much breaking down my opinions of evaluating talent when it comes to the NFL draft. I have done 3 videos on that so far. What's in a pick, misconceptions of the combine, character flaws, and then transition to the NFL. 2 more videos, possibly a 3rd video. I just got done filming one a little bit ago, and I'm in the process of editing it, and I'm probably going to put that out either later on tonight or maybe even tomorrow. So within the next 24 hours, that video will be up, and then I'll be at work on the next one. So I'm going to finish up that mini-series. That's been a goal of mine since this off season. I've decided I am not going to worry about doing any more of the one-on-one videos. I used to post those. Those were a lot of fun, but those take some time and some planning, and it takes a whole hell of a lot of cooperation from other individuals to want to get together to do those videos. And those are fun, and maybe I'll do those next season. But for right now, this season, I've been consumed with a lot of different things. So a lot of life changes that I'm going through personally, but as far as my channel goes, I have been consumed with both this miniseries and my next project. I want to let you guys know what it is that I'm up to. The end of April is when the NFL draft is going to be, and I have been consuming a truckload of collegiate football, a lot of college football. And I am going to come out with a video. I'm probably going to go live with this within the next couple of weeks. I kind of want to be able to do this before I hit the month of April. So I've got the rest of this month to consume the rest of the talent evaluation that I have to evaluate. And I'm probably a little bit over halfway of that process right now. But I'm going to be evaluating talent, and I'm going to be giving a live video in a couple of weeks where I discuss what it is that I have been studying. And I've been looking at NFL draft prospects, but I've been looking at specifically the defensive line. Just the defensive line, and it has taken me, so far, I've been in it for 3 months. For the last 3 months, that's what I've been doing. So pretty much since the end of the Washington Redskins season, I've been consuming collegiate football, looking at defensive line. And at defensive line, I specifically wanted to see who was going to fit in the nose tackle spot in a 3-4 scheme. I want to know who it is I can pick out of college that would best fit into that spot. We all have our opinions on who should fill that spot. I have a little bit of an adverse opinion to some of the picks that our fans have been picking for us. And I'll be able to give those reasons as to why when I give my video out, when I do the video, my live feed in a couple of weeks. So right now, I'm going to give you my process on how I've done this. And for those of you that are following my miniseries, if you haven't watched it, go through the playlist section of my channel, and you will see it in the playlist section. It's under the mini-series playlist section, and watch those videos and bone yourself up on what it is I'm going to be talking about, because a lot of what it is that I do is covered in these videos and the 2 subsequent that I have coming up. That is how, if you guys want an idea of how BFG is going to evaluate this defensive line talent, take a look at those videos and I'll tell you exactly how I consume footage. The only thing that's different that's not going to be in those videos is how I evaluate defensive line talent, how I select my talent to be evaluated. And I'm going to let you guys in on that now. Basically, I take every single division in college football. And see, I don't do mock drafts. I don't look at mock drafts. I don't care about mock drafts because I don't have a whole lot of faith in the people who are giving them. And by people, I mean not just the general YouTube per viewer. I'm not looking at the general YouTube consumer. I'm taking a look at the experts you see on network television. Okay, the Mel Kipers of the earth. I can't stand those guys. Okay, a couple of them I'll take a look at. McShay's, I'll take a look at McShay's list. I'll take a look at a couple other guys' lists, and I'll use it as a little bit of a blueprint, but I don't do mock drafts. What I do, and so far I'm the only person that I know that does this, so you can go ahead and call me crazy in the comment section below if you think I'm out of my goddamn mind, because so far I've been 3 months into this and I think I'm out of my damn mind. But basically, if I'm looking at defensive line talent, I want to know who's out there. So I'm going to take a look at every single division in football, and there's tons. I'm going to take a look at every single division in football, and I want to know who is listed in that division as the first team all-conference, who's second team all-conference, who's third team all-conference. I want to know who's in that list at the defensive line spot. And I'm going to go through every single person's name, and I'm going to find out what team he plays for. So, in case, I'm just going to give you an example. I got my spreadsheet up right now. So, I'm going to take a look at Maurice Hurst. Okay, Maurice Hurst right now is an individual who is a prospect in the NFL draft. He's going to be drafted. A very, very good defensive line player. He plays for Michigan. So if I see that Maurice Hurst is listed as first team all-conference for the division that he plays in, okay, so taking a look at the division that he plays in the Big Ten. I'm going to take a look at that conference. I'm going to take a look at that team, and I'm going to type in my search field on YouTube, I'm going to type in 2017 Michigan Wolverine football full game. And I'm going to take a look at one of those games I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick one of those games, say earlier in the season, end of the season. Okay, I'm going to pick this game, and I'm going to watch the whole goddamn game. First quarter all the way through the end of the fourth quarter, and I'm going to pay attention to Maurice Hurst. I'm going to take a look at this big defensive tackle, taking a look at this number 73 in the middle, and seeing how he does. I want to see how he does against Wisconsin. I'm going to watch that Wisconsin game and Michigan game, and I'm going to watch it to fruition. And I don't stop there. I'm going to take a look and see how they do against Missouri. I'm going to watch that game. And then I'm going to go over and I'm going to watch whoever else it is that they may play. Clemson. Okay, whatever. I'm going to take at least 3 games that Maurice Hurst plays in with the Michigan Wolverines. And mind you, he's not the only person I'm looking at. I'll look at other individuals too. A lot of good defensive players on Michigan. You know, and I want to watch a couple of guys. I'm taking a look at number 73. I'm taking a look at number 3. I'm taking a look at number 90. I'm taking a look at number 9. I got 4 individuals, so I'm rewinding a lot just to watch specific players on each individual play. And it'll take me a couple hours just to get through a full game. But I'll have a pretty good idea after 3 games what type of player Maurice Hurst is and whether he's going to be a good addition to the Washington Redskins or whether he's somebody I'm going to pass on. And if he is going to be a good addition, what round am I going to take him in? And I've got all those notes. I've got his size. I've got his weight. I've got good notes on him. I've got bad notes on him. Pretty much a really, really good idea from my perspective in watching my film on this individual that I'm going to have in a spreadsheet, in an Excel spreadsheet. My Excel spreadsheet's pretty funky. I'm taking a look at it now. It's all over the damn place. I've got search functions in here. I got lookup functions in here. I've got conditional formatting. There's a ton of stuff in here, man, and I love it. I love this stuff. Taking a look at this and seeing the fruits of my labor is awesome. And to be absolutely honest with you guys, I've got only a couple of divisions left. I've got the Independence division left that I have to do. I haven't done the Sun Belt Conference. I just finished up Pac-12 a couple of days ago. In fact, I didn't. I got one more prospect that I'm looking at. Prospect defensive lineman out of Arizona State that I'm taking a look at, and then I think I will actually be done with the Pac-12. I've done all of ACC. Mountain Conference, I might take a look at some Mountain Conference players and see. Mountain West Conference is tough because not a whole lot of talent that comes out of Mountain West. But I might take a look at a couple of the really, really top prospects. I may not necessarily go through the third team all-conference in the Mountain West, but I'll take a look at it. Definitely the first team all-conference. Take a look at a couple of games there. But there's definitely some divisions that you really, really want to pay attention to. The SEC, obviously. Anybody SEC. I'm watching second team all-conference, third team all-conference. I'm taking a look out of the SEC, even the ACC, even the SEC and the ACC, Atlantic Division, Coastal Division, West and Eastern. I'll take a look at all those players, and it's a lot. Just 3 months, I've still got 2 or 3 conferences left to go. And once you find a prospect, you end up taking a look at another prospect, and then another prospect, and it kaleidoscopes from there. And I've got notes of half the games that I've watched. I got about halfway through before I realized I should be taking notes on the games that I watch. So I'm about 10 games in, when in all actuality I'm probably about 15 games in. But anyway, that is an idea of what it is I'm going to do. So in a couple of weeks, I'm going to spend this month trying to finish up a lot of my evaluation at defensive line. And in the evaluation of the defensive line, I've got some other defensive players that I've looked at other positions, whether it's safety, linebacker, corner. I don't evaluate a whole lot of talent at the defensive backfield. You can't. It's impossible with the footage that you have available to you. You can't really do it. I don't like to evaluate defensive backs unless I have coaches film, and I don't know of how you can actually do coaches film on collegiate football games. Not a lot of YouTube searches actually fall under that. If there's another way you can do it for free under the college football games in full game mode, let me know, because so far I haven't been able to find it. But as far as just normal national television coverage, you can't really evaluate corners and safeties with the camera coverage the way that it is. But you can evaluate talent at the offensive and defensive line, quarterback, running back, linebacker. You can do a lot of those positions just from what you see on full game mode. So that's going to do it, guys. By the time I do my live stream coming up towards the beginning of next month, I'll let you guys know ahead of time when that live feed's going to be. I've never gone live before. I'm looking forward to that. There's not a whole lot of times, and I know that my channel really demands me to go live. I do a lot of videos where I post my opinion, and that's it. It doesn't really require me going live. This one I wouldn't mind going live because I wouldn't mind bouncing some ideas off you guys and vice versa. I know you guys have some questions as far as who you guys feel is going to be a good addition to our team and bouncing it off me and seeing what it is that I think. And I'm pretty much going to have a pretty good idea of whoever it is that you got. I might have some extensive notes on them. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I will definitely have sort of a mock draft board myself as far as that particular position and where I would draft these individuals should the pick come down to me and certain people get eliminated off the board. I have a couple different scenarios going. So this is a project that I've been up to. It's been extremely time consuming. It's a pain in the ass, and I can't imagine why people do this for a living. I don't think they get paid very much to do it either. They should get paid a lot more. But anyways, that's going to do it for me, guys. If you have any comments or any questions or any queries, let me know down in the show notes down below. If you're looking forward to this, if you guys think it's a stupid idea, let me know, and we will adjust accordingly. So that's what we do here at the BFG Show. I will catch you all next time, and look forward to my mini-series video coming out here in the next couple of days, and then I'll be finishing that up probably sometime this week. So we'll catch you guys later.